Welcome back to this Vietnam series. If you are new here, I suggest you subscribe so you don't miss any important ideas on how to travel through Vietnam. We spent 31 days, and we had a blast in this fascinating country. So, you're planning a trip to Hanoi, staring at a giant list of things to do, and feeling totally overwhelmed. You're worried you'll waste precious time on the wrong stuff, and I get it. That's why I just spent 3 days on the ground, mapping out the most efficient and culturally rich itinerary just for you. This is your personal plan to experience the absolute best of Hanoi in only 72 hours, completely stress-free. We're going to explore ancient temples, navigate the beautiful chaos of the Old Quarter, and eat some of the most incredible food on the planet. Let's get into it. Our first day is all about jumping into the historical heart of Hanoi. We're starting early to beat the crowds and the heat. First up, the Temple of Literature. This isn't just a temple. It was Vietnam's very first university, founded almost 1,000 years ago in 1070. It's an incredibly serene complex of courtyards and traditional pavilions that truly shows Vietnam's deep respect for education. It opens at 8 a.m., and the entrance fee is generally around 30,000 to 70,000 VND. I suggest getting here right when it opens for the most peaceful experience. From there, it's a short taxi ride to the legendary Kiem Lake, the real soul of the city. On a small island in the middle of the lake sits Ngoc Sun Temple. You'll cross the iconic, bright red Huc Bridge to get there. The temple is dedicated to a military hero and is a beautiful spot for some quiet reflection. It's open from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m., and tickets are about 50,000 VND for adults. For lunch, it's time for a Hanoi classic, Bún Chả. You can find it on almost every corner, but I found a fantastic spot just a few streets from the lake. The mix of grilled pork, fresh herbs, and that dipping sauce is something you'll be dreaming about long after you leave. The rest of the afternoon is for getting lost in the best way imaginable, exploring the Old Quarter. This is the chaotic, vibrant, beating heart of Hanoi. Each of the 36 streets was once named for the specific craft sold there, like Hang Back for silver and Hang Gai for silk. My best tip: just wander. Let the sights, sounds, and smells be your guide. This is where you'll truly feel the city's energy, a blend of ancient tradition and modern buzz. Day 2 kicks off with a visit to one of Vietnam's most important sites, the Ho Chi Minh Mausoleum complex. Now, this one requires a bit of planning. The mausoleum has very strict and limited opening hours, usually from around 7:30 a.m. to 10:30 a.m., and it's closed on Mondays and Fridays. Hours can also change with the seasons, so it's smart to double-check before you go. There's also a strict dress code. Shoulders and knees must be covered. It's a very solemn place where you can pay respects to the nation's revered leader, Ho Chi Minh. Even if you don't go inside, watching the changing of the guard ceremony is a powerful experience. After the morning solemnity, we're shifting gears to something uniquely Hanoi, Train Street. As of early 2025, the street is open but with some restrictions. You'll likely need an invitation from a cafe owner to enter. Find a spot, order an egg coffee, and just wait. That surreal moment when a massive train rumbles past, just inches from the front doors of homes and cafes, is an unforgettable travel memory. It's a perfect example of how life in Hanoi has adapted in the most incredible ways. By the way, if you're finding this guide useful, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. It helps more than you know and ensures you won't miss future travel itineraries like this one. For our evening entertainment, we're checking out an art form that dates back over 1,000 years. A water puppet show at the Thang Water Puppet Theater. It's located right by Kiem Lake, and the shows use colorful puppets on a water stage to tell stories from Vietnamese legends and rural life. Shows run multiple times a day, and tickets cost between 100,000 and 200,000 VND, depending on where you sit. It's a fantastic, family-friendly way to connect with Vietnamese culture. On our final day, we'll get an even deeper look at local life. We're starting at Dong Xuan Market, the largest indoor market in Hanoi. It opens around 6 a.m. and is an absolute whirlwind of activity. While it's primarily a wholesale market, it's an amazing place to witness the city's daily commerce and find everything from fabrics to local snacks. Don't be afraid to politely bargain for any souvenirs you find. A short walk from the market is the Pillar Pagoda, an iconic Buddhist temple built in the 11th century. Its unique design, meant to look like a lotus blossom, makes it one of Vietnam's most famous landmarks. While entry to the pagoda itself is often free, foreigners may be charged a small entrance fee of around 25,000 VND for the surrounding complex. It's a perfect spot for a moment of peace amid the city's hustle. For our final afternoon, we're on a mission to find the best egg coffee in Hanoi. The city's coffee culture is legendary, and egg coffee, a creamy, tiramisu-like blend of egg yolk, sugar, and strong Vietnamese coffee, is its signature drink. Head to one of the hidden cafes in the Old Quarter, pull up a tiny stool, and savor this truly unique Hanoian creation. It's the perfect, delicious end to our packed 3 days. And that's a wrap on 3 incredible, stress-free days in Hanoi. We've explored ancient history, navigated the city's famous chaos, and tasted some of the best food and coffee in the world. You're now ready to explore Hanoi without wasting a single second. What are you most excited to experience? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next adventure. We will be jumping onto a night train heading to the heart of Sapa in the northern part of Vietnam. And that is how you experience the incredible energy, culture, and flavors of Hanoi in just 3 unforgettable days. If you're interested in following this exact itinerary, you can find the link to the full route on Google Maps in the description below. I've also packed the description with links to all the specific places I mentioned, from the cooking class to the puppet theater, to make your trip planning effortless. Now, I want to hear from you. What was your favorite moment in Hanoi? Share your own experiences and travel tips in the comments. Thanks again for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more guides to help you keep exploring Vietnam and beyond.